Hello, I am Pankaj Saran and I am going to start new chapter computer software for class 9th. We have earlier learned about different types of hardware devices, input devices, output devices, processing devices. Now one more thing I want to share before starting the computer software, that one memory that was left was cache memory. It is an important memory, and cache memory is a memory which is attached parallel to the main memory. And what is the advantage of using cache memory? Cache memory is a memory which is used to make the work faster. How can the work become faster than other memory? Why? Because when any process appears for processing, processor transfer the maximum process to the cache memory instead of RAM. So those processes which are frequent for working, they are moved to the cache by the processor, and if it is find in the cache memory, then directly processor fetch that process from the cache and execute it. If it is not find in the cache memory, then it search in the primary memory and transfer it to the cache memory. So cache memory is just like a primary memory which makes the work faster by using the priority concept used by the processor. Processor transfers all those processes which are frequent into the cache memory from the main memory, and advantage of using it, that process become fast. Here one more thing is here, which is hit and fail and hit ratio. What is the meaning of hit? If processor find the search for any process, and then it search in the cache memory. If it is find, then this process is known as hit process, and if not found, then it is fail. And in the case of fail, processor search that particular process in the RAM and then transfer to the cache memory and further processing perform. So hit and fail. And what is the hit ratio? If hit ratio is higher, that means processing will higher. So cache memory is a memory which is parallel to main memory and used to make the processing fast. Now other memory which was register. I am telling this type of memory, cache memory and register memory, before starting the computer software, because these are important memory and having the importance in processing. So next memory is register memory. I have tell about this register. What is register? Register is memory of microprocessor. One question: why processor is known as microprocessor? Processor is known as microprocessor because of its small size. Its size is small, then it is that's why it is called as microprocessor. And the memory of the microprocessor is known as register. So register is the memory of microprocessor, and there are different registers which are used for processing, because for processing also it requires memory, but RAM is not the part of the processor, so it requires some memory space for the processing. So register provide the space for different process for storage for the processing in ALU. Suppose I am writing some example of registers and explain the concept fetch and execute cycle. Now there are different registers. I will write in sequence. Number one is stack pointer. It is a stack pointer is a register which maintains the record of all the processes in memory, maintain all the processes of memory, and maintain the addresses and processes of the memory. It is of 16 bit. What is the meaning of 16 bit? It can store 16 bit of data, or you can say 2 byte. Number 2 is PC. PC is program counter. What is program counter? Program counter is a register which is concerned with the current process. It maintains the record of all the sub processes of the current process, and it is also of 16. It is also of 16 bits. It maintains the addresses and record of different sub processes of the current process and maintain the record. That's why it is known as program counter. It is a stack pointer. It is program counter. Then the processor is then other register is memory address register. For the processing, we are well aware that for the processing it requires the instructions. And what is the instruction? Instruction is combination of operators and operand. And what is the operator? Operators are the simple symbols which are used to perform different operations. And what is the operand? Operand is the operand on which processing is to perform. It is just a variable, or you can say it is just a identifier. So operand and operator. So a memory address register, it maintains the address of the current sub process. There is difference between process and sub process. Sub process is a part of the process. Suppose here a plus b, a minus b, a into b, a by b, and this is the process of calc. Suppose then calc is the process, and a plus b, a minus b, a into b, a by b, these are the sub processes. Now program counter maintains the record of these sub processes, and MAR, what the MAR does? MAR maintain the address of operands a and b which are stored in primary memory. In this register it is of 8 bits. Next is MDR. What is MAR is also known as MBR, memory address register, or memory buffer register. Next is MDR. MDR is memory data register. It fetch the data from the memory, and it fetch the information by taking the address from the MBR or MAR. It is also of 8 bits. Now next is OP code. OP code is the register which maintains the register for the operators. So it maintains the operator, means address of A and B stored in MBR, value of A and B stored on MDR, and this plus symbol stored in OP code. So it is also of 8 bits. Next is SCR. What is SCR? SCR is sequence counter register. What is the meaning of sequence counter register? It maintains the BEDMOS rule. According to it, it performs the it sends the different data to the processor. And sequence control register. Sequence control register, what is the sequence control register? It simply controls the sequence of the sub process, means it maintains the bed mass rule on the sub process. It is also of 8 bits. Clear? Next are general purpose. Next is general purpose register. These are 6 registers known as B, C, D, E, H, L. These are six registers, 6 general purpose registers, which are 8 bits, which are of 8 bits. So why it is known as general purpose? Why it is known as general purpose register? Because it provides the space wherever required. Means suppose data is large enough, then 8 bytes, then these general purpose register provide its services to the particular sub process. That's why it is known as general purpose register. Next is CIR, current instruction register. It is the last step for the processing performed in the ALU. Then and it is of 12 bits, where 8 bits for data and 4 bits for operator. So CIR, current instruction register, it maintains the sequence of the current process for the processing. And ninth register is accumulator, or you can say it is A register. Accumulator or A register, it is the register of the ALU. That's why it is known as A register, and it is also of 8 bits. So accumulator or A register is the register of ALU. So these are some registers which are used in processing. Now these from second to last, the sequence is known as fetch and execute cycle. Fetch means extract, निकालना, and execute means show करना. So that's why it is known as fetch and execute cycle. Through program counter, it fetches the instructions sub process one by one, store in operand in MAR and MDR, and OP code is used for storing the operators. SCR, sequence control register, it maintains the sequence according to bed mass rule, and BCDHL for the supporting memory space, and CIR for last register, which are used for storing the operand and operator as a combined. And it is of 12 bits, where 8 bits is stored for operand and 4 bits for operator. And last is accumulator or A register. It is register of ALU. It is also of 8 bits. Remember always that these are the general purpose register. Wherever the space required, they provide their services. Suppose here more bits are required, then these can be used here. And the entire cycle is known as this cycle perform until all the sub process execute. That's why it is known as fetch and execute cycle. So it is all about memory and hardware we have covered all things, and now I am going to start the topic computer software. What is the software? Software is a set of program. And what is the program? Program is software means set of programs. Software is set of program. And what is the program? Program is set of logically arranged instructions. What is instructions? We have learned earlier. What is instruction? Instruction is set of operator and operand. And what is the operator? Operator which perform the operation. And what is the operand? Operand on which operation is to perform, it is known as operand. So instructions, or you can say statement, these instructions or statement are used to write the to make the instructions. So instruction or statement is combination of operators and operand. And simple, what is the program? Program is sequence of logically arranged instructions, and instructions is set of operators and operand. So it is software. And software in general, what is the meaning of software? Which is not shown, it is logical. And so what is hardware? Hardware is physical part which can be touched or see. Now software cannot be touched or see, but different hardware work according to the instructions of the software. So we can divide the computer software in short. We can write computer software is this. Computer software is of two types. System software and application software. System software are those software. System software are those software which fulfill the requirement of the system. That's why it is known as system software. And what is application software? What is application software? Which fills the requirement of the user. That's why it is known as application software. So system software fulfills the requirement of system, and these are the software which are handled by the system or processor, and the application software are controlled by the user. So they have both have independent importance, and they work according to the instructions. But system is for system requirement, and application is for application requirement. Now we can divide the system software into different categories. Number one is firmware. What is firmware? Firmware is a set of instruction which makes system ready to work. Next is operating system which operates the system. Next is, I am writing this because there is no option to write. Language is not a software. Language is not a software, but I write here. But language is not a software. Always remember. You can you can say I will remove it. But language can be contained in the, because in computer system only software and hardware. So where the language is, so language can be stored in the software, but it is not the software, because software is a predefined pre-created environment for the working and fixed environment, whereas language is an environment in which you can write instruction for creation of new thing. So I can place this in the software section, but it is not a software. Next is language processor. What is language processor? Language processor is a software which process the different languages, process the language. And next is program productivity tools, and last is utilities. Whereas application software are three types: general purpose register, specific purpose register, and third is customized software. So these are the category of system software and application software. I will elaborate their different software in the next turn. Thank you.